Now the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing. Bad one there. It's strike one.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the ground?
Turner gloves it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Ready now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball one. 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
1-1. Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And now here is Whit Merrifield. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Very weakly on the ground. And another foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. At the plate now is Kyle Schwarber. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 1-1.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Merrifield leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there he goes toward second. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity here.
Luis Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the attack.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Here's the 2-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nats leave a pair. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch of the AB on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His third home run of this series. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And the hit will be Trent Grisham. And he puts it on the ground to second. Merrifield scoops it up on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Next to stand in is Eric Hosmer. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. First offering. A ball and no strikes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Here's a look over first, and the runner back safely. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Robles under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Diego. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's a base hit.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Fouled off. Gomes gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here's the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking. Hitters. He's making it look easy.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So next to bat will be Jeffrey Rodriguez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This pitcher looks like he has a chance to have a nice little cruise inning. After punching out the 7 and 8 hole hitters, he's staring the pitcher down.
Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. And stepping in, Dinelson Lamet. First pitch of the AB on its way. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Next up, Tommy Pham. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
1-0 delivery.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So here's Will Myers, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls. 1
2 out, nobody on.
That's ball
2-1
3.
pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Here's Manny Machado now. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. His second home run of the series. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Wow. You want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup, and he drives it to straight center. Dead center out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Tatis Jr. 6-8 one up around the letters here for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And this is popped up near second base. Merrifield will put this one away and his side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 San Diego. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. With Merrifield next to hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Bases are empty, one man in. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6th at this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here now is Juan Soto. Hot shot down the line. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Next to hit is Kyle Schwarber. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Soto is off at first with 2 away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up Trent Grisham.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood in. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schwarber is there, 2 gone. Now to the plate, here is Jake Cronenworth. He singled first time up. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he will deep, make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. They lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the third baseman, Luis Garcia. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with the start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day. That's on the menu so far.
Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. So the next to bat will be Yan Gomes. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And it's fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Rounded down the third baseline. Machado on the slide. Got him. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate is Victor Caratini. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
To the plate now, Dinelson Lamet. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Will Myers. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Falls behind 0-2. Caratini at third, Lamet on second, Myers at first, 1 gone. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Now the first pitch. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Odds leave them loaded, so they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. And now, Ryan Zimmerman leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on. This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the track. Beautiful pitch. And even if he had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Back to the top of the order now, and in the bat is Trey Turner. First delivery to him. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Ryan Harper takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham. And now the first pitch. That's yanked into the stand, strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
0-1 count and the pitch.
0-1.
Harper is proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boy, every manager and pitching coach, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming, here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Padres down in order, but they're on top. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
He's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now it'll be Juan Soto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground to first. He is cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And now for Washington, Kyle Schwarber. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Myers looking up. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. His second home run of the series. And the Nationals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Into the box now, Luis Garcia. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swinging a ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Boy, Gilo, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And lays off for ball 1. Ballman 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. 8-9. Now at the plate, here is Victor Caratini, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Robles waits on it. 1 down. Next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Dinelson Lamet. First pitch on its way. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Bouncer up the middle. Merrifield brings it in. And there's out number 2. Next to hit, Tommy Pham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB now. Good off-speed pitch hanging out in front for strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy in the wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Fouled away. The 1 and 2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it's still 3-1. Victor Robles digging in now. He bounced out last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. And a curveball in for a strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. just rolling right now. Even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Austin Adams takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Up. Here comes the 1-0.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Rounded up the first baseline. In the 7th inning with a good finish brewing, 3-1 our score. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Starlin Castro is next as he finds himself behind 0-1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deep.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Nationals gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Daniel Hudson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Will Myers trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball. You're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball's going to blow right by you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Just a bit low. Tough call. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And a good take there will nut him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Manny Machado will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here. This 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And the runner back. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now the 1-0. Hit down the line at first. On a foul ball, 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Hit this one hard the other way. There's one. Back to first, and Machado's retired as well. It's a double play. Fernando Tatis Jr. will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. He'll flash you back and take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he fouls this one off. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Turner fields it cleanly for the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars as the lead remains 3-1. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
With Merrifield next to bat. Down the first baseline. A foul ball here, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded to first. And will step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in will be Juan Soto. He grounded out last time up. And he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score holds, it's 3-1. Jeremy Jeffress enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Trent Grisham is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And I believe he broke the play of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. Next, it'll be Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last debut. First offering. well above the letters with the fastball that time. Jeffress, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out. So now here is Jake Cronenworth. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Bounces to the left side. Turner has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, and it's still 3-1. Keone Kela is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Kyle Schwarber back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. 2-0 to the National center fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fouled off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So here is Luis Garcia. It was a base hit last time up. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strikes.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. On the first, and the ball game is over.
Just a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The San Diego Padres have taken a 3-2 series lead. Dinelson Lamet is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com. Bye.